go Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, he'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Williams. That is hot. What a throw. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver, but like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. to throw on 1st and 10. Leonard. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Leonard's going to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
19. Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground is David Warren. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, sack.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he will take this one across into the end zone. And Mitchell, touchdown Colts. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's to the right side and incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver And the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Brock Colts.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Leonard. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score! Touchdown, Indianapolis.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 13-7 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
What is going on?
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Manunga. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 10. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
on first down. Leonard. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's Leonard. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. To throw is Leonard. Through the middle of the field. And he's in. And Nas Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. They had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Moving left. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
What is up?
They'll run. He'll turn the left side now, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
What is up?
Off play action. Here's Williams. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
What is up?
On second down, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
On third down, it's Williams. Right back to Moore, another grab. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. Past midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 49.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bears are back within 6.
27, Bears 41. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Pierce for the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Play action. Here is Leonard. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Here we go. Here we go.
Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A short one there to Bellinger. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bears first down.
What is up? Vegas! Watch first!
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Moore going in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without...
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here's Pierce for the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. He'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. Quick throw, taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 27 yards.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 16-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They go right back to Taylor. The Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Vegas! What is that?
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Chicago.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Colts have come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That one taken in by Mitchell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Leonard to throw again. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Swift gets it from the pistol. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, it is Leonard. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Colts first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Leonard to throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. Face to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Oh, big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted.
In these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
To throw is Williams. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he will score again. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10. Leonard. That one complete to Pierce. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
on the play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Leonard. He'll take a deep shot for down. That is brought in. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indy. So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for two now. On the zone read. He'll keep it himself. That's out quickly and complete. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up at 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 16.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. And you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll run. It's Swift. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll go again with Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Try the right side this time. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready to hard. Here we go.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready to hard.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's so close to breaking the plays, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass right side to down. He's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. At 9, Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. At 3, 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Indianapolis.
I give it all.